Hi everybody, it's Kristin and happy Topic Tuesday to you. Well, this is a Taupe-tastic Topic Tuesday. This started way back when, I want to say almost a year ago, I think, is when I found this liner kind of by accident. And the liner that I'm talking about is the Maybelline Master Drama liner in Taupe Takeover. This was part of a limited edition collection that it came out, I believe it was spring, so not quite a year ago, last year. And I fell in love with this liner immediately. Not that that's any big shock really, but I just really like how it looked under the lash line. I think Emily was the first one that I saw wear this. And I don't know, I just fell in love with it. By the way, if it's too bright in here, I apologize. I mean, it's nice for me to have daylight, but I don't quite know what to do with the snow and the brightness and the whatnot. So I apologize for that if it's a little too bright. At any rate, so this Taupe Takeover was what kind of started it. I said that I would, be on the search to find a liner that was similar to this because I really liked, it wasn't just the price point, which obviously was nice, but it was the way it went on. It just glides on very nicely. The staying power, the color, the finish, there was a lot of things about this particular liner that I liked. So, having said that, I have a few that I found in my collection that I wanted to compare this to for you. That was quite the sentence. So this is the Taupe Takeover. And I'm actually hoping that this sunlight will help see finish and that sort of thing. And it's retractable, which I love. This one and only one other one of these that I have is retractable. I wish all liners were retractable, but they aren't. Okay, so the first one that I want to show you is the only one that's not technically a liner. It's a Smoldereyes from Tarte, and it's the Amazonian Clay Waterproof. It does call it a liner, but it's more like a shadow stick because it's a chubby one. But this one is one of the closest in color, lasting power, and this one does not claim to be waterproof, but this one does last very well in the lower waterline. I don't like it quite as much in the upper waterline, but anyway. So there's the Tarte right there. You can see that that's a very similar color. Part of the purpose of doing this video, I have my sweatshirt rolled up here, by the way, so you can see better. Part of the purpose of doing this video was because this was limited edition, but I liked everything about it so much, was to find something you guys could get if you wanted that was close-ish to it. Okay, the next one that I have is the Rimmel Scandalize, and that is in the color taupe, so it is one that you sharpen as well. And this one, it's very nice and creamy. Lots of people like it under the lower lash line. I don't love this one. I think it's because it's matte. And again, I love matte things as a general rule, but so you can kind of see the different, how there's a sheen to these two and there isn't to that one. I just don't love, it doesn't give me the same effect as the Taupe Takeover does. So, but as a liner, it's a nice liner. It stays put. I haven't worn that one at all that I can think of in an upper waterline and lower waterline, because generally what I'm doing with these is under my lower lash line. Occasionally on my top lash line, but I usually like something with a little more depth or deepness of color to it on my upper lash line. So, all right. But I feel like I'm kind of all over it today. Sorry. The next one that I have is another retractable, and this is the Chanel Steelo Waterproof Long-Lasting Liner in Taupe. This is, again, did I say that? It's retractable. I'm going to put it actually below. No, I better not do that. I will put it just next to the other one. I don't want to confuse you guys as to which one is which. This one is probably the closest match to the Maybelline one, however, much different in price point. So that's the Chanel. It has the same sheen to it. It has great lasting power. The Chanel liners really last well. In the waterline, they last well. Lower lash line, upper lash line, I like the Chanel Steelos a lot. Oops, now it's on the ground. At any rate, so that one is a very, very nice one. I probably should have saved that to last because it's the closest, but so one of the ones that I can't remember who suggested this to me, and I pulled it out of my collection because I had it from that a friend of mine had sent me. She lives in Ireland, so she can get these. The Avon Super Shocks. This is the one in Golden Fawn. And I will show you that it's much more golden than it is taupe. I just wanted to throw it in here so that you guys could see. It is a very, look at the sheen on that, by the way. Ooh, buddy. It's very, very nice. I like the liner, but it definitely is more of a deep champagne than it is a taupe, you know, compared to that one. So, but lasting power is great on these. I like this actually in my lower lash line just to give a little bit of a pop, or my inner corner and then smudged out a little bit. Random information. The last one that a lot of you guys had suggested way back then was the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Mushroom. And I actually am going to put this one down below. I want to show you guys, this one is much more on the gray side of taupe. You know how taupe, well, taupe sometimes has turned into a universal word. If people don't know how to describe a color, they call it taupe. But this one, I find that there are kind of three different categories of taupe. There's kind of a gray taupe, there's like a beige, kind of what I would call like a true taupe, and then there's kind of the purpley side of taupe. And if you're a taupe lover, you know what I mean. So this one is more of a gray side of taupe. So there's Mushroom, and again, that one right there is the Maybelline. I'm hoping that you guys can see that very well. This is very creamy. It lasts very long. We'll see if this one dries out. You guys know I've had some issues with a lot of my Urban Decay liners drying out, but so it's a very nice liner. It just is a different color. It just doesn't have, it's a cooler taupe, where I feel like the Maybelline one is a little bit of a warmer taupe. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, those are the taupe eyeliners that I have. I really hope that Maybelline brings this out. I just don't understand. I don't understand why they do that, but whatever. I don't understand it in high-end cosmetics. I don't understand it in drugstore cosmetics. Why bring something out that clearly people really like and then take it away? It makes no sense to my marketing brain. At any rate. So those are the rundown of the taupe eyeliners that I have and that I have used. Hopefully that is helpful to you guys. I know that a lot of you were kind of waiting for this and that I had kind of put it on the back burner for a little bit. So there's that. So I will try to, I have done 2 other kind of eyeliner smackdown videos, if you want to call it that. I've done a black one, a brown one, and now here's the taupe one. And the last time somebody asked me to do kind of a bronzy, kind of like Mac Teddy, that kind of an eyeliner video. So I will look through my collection and see if I have enough for that for you guys. Okay, so if you aren't interested in seeing what's on my face, then thank you so much for watching. And if you are, I'll run it down quickly for you. I still, Mischa Perfect Cover as my base. I have, let me just turn myself a little bit. The powder I pulled out to use for a while is the Chanel Double Perfection Natural Matte Powder in Soft Beige. For my blush today, I have the Maybelline Master Highlight Face, whatever, this blush in Pink Rose. There's a lot of names to that. For bronzer, I just want to mention this today. Laura had sent this to me because it wasn't working for her. It was too light. And this is the Too Faced bronzer in Endless Summer. And I really like it. It's a nice light bronzer. This time of year, it's working really well. So I'm using that. On my eyes today, I have the Cargo eyeshadow in Yukon. Oh, it's so pretty. I have a little Quarry from MAC in the crease and a little Brule from MAC. And then I have the Merle Norman Plum Surprise in the outer corner and pulled in. I have the Maybelline Taupe Takeover eyeliner below, and then I have some of this Plum Surprise in the outer, just kind of the outer third of my lash line. And on my upper lash line, I have the Tarte Skinny Smoldereyes in Plum. And on my lips today, I think that's everything but my lips, I have the NYX, you're going to think this is a strange combination, but I really like it. I've worn it a couple times now. The NYX lip liner in Bloom, which is a very bright pink. And then I have Maybelline Rose Pearl over top of it. Is that what it's called? Yes, Rose Pearl over the top of it. And it just tones down that bright pink just a little bit, but still lets it shine through and gives a little bit of a sheen. And I really liked it. So there you go. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.